out looking like Satan. Wave it, me and bro, just shave it. No behaving, how the steps out looking like Satan.
Disgusting.
And one of the things that we do is I train people. So I've trained people, and to get to know them, I don't want to ask them the typical, what is your job experience.
So you have like the icebreaking exercises.
So I just do icebreakers. You kind of get to know them and know if the criminals or some shit like that.
Oh God! Wait, hold the fuck on.
I don't know what I'm gonna say. I want to ensure that if you sit next to me, I can trust my phone being out and all that.
No, it's true. You never know, man.
Yeah.
People pass background tests and they've been kleptomaniacs all their life.
Yeah.
You just never know.
You never know. You never know.
Right,
You never know.
right,
You
Damn
never know.
Cardia, you know what I mean?
Just as you know what kleptomaniac is.
Don't try it.
He knows it in Italian.
Yeah,
The boy is trilingual now. The boy is trilingual now.
I haven't brought this out for the galliums because I'm taking.
Hey, for the girl there.
Oh my days.
I can't make myself too marketable in the streets because I'm out. You get me?
You have the game. You're retired. You're retired. Give your player cards to him.
Exactly. Bring it over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, but so one of the questions that I had is, what would you tell yourself or a younger Kweku about just dealing with life and kind of growing up, some of the mistakes or things that you endured or went through? What would you tell yourself?
Man, it would be. It's funny. I had one of my mentors who's a shaman. I had a shaman for my spiritual journey. When I was getting out of religion into more spirituality, because that's what we are. We're spiritual. We're not, and we can talk about that because that's some deep shit right there.
Yeah.
But on that journey, and it's every mistake. I say this in two ways, and I'll explain what I mean. Every mistake I've made, I had to make it to learn. I'm so fucking stubborn. I've had God tell me, Kweku, what do you want me to do with you now? Like literally, I've dreamed where God is telling me, I'll kill you. Like literally, I'm done. What do you want?
Figure it out.
No, seriously. Because there's 3 times in my life my mom was died, and I still didn't learn. The third one was bad. That one should have woke me the fuck up, like, yo, bruh. But I went right back.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it happens though. It happens. It's
let me share. This is exclusive for you. It was a drug overdose where my heart stopped.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was gone.
Oh shit.
This happened a few years ago.
Holy fuck.
And then that didn't it caused me to sober up a little bit.
Just a little bit.
What happened was now I knew my limits. Like,
you know where not to go.
Like,
So if I take 3 of these,
this is fucked up.
I'm
this
gonna
is
be fine. But if I get that, a 7, that's when.
So that's an exclusive for you. Yeah. So that was the only few of my friends. Only few of my friends and family know it. I think maybe 8 people to include your brother.
You want me to cut that?
No. I don't get. They make it juicy. Keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it. This is part of my story. I share it.
Yep.
This is part of my story. Some of my clients know this. Some of my clients that I coach on life and
And
spirituality.
that's what is beautiful about your whole movement.
Yeah, because you name the mistake, I've done it.
Right.
Repossession of cars, I do it twice.
Wow.
Bad credit, oh yes. Talk about 200. You ever had a head of a 200 credit score?
You had 200?
Oh yeah, I didn't even know it was possible. Give me 0. What the fuck is 200?
My God.
My God. Yeah, I've done it a long time ago. But all these mistakes taught me.
Yeah.
However, what I'll tell myself is, start being an entrepreneur faster. Don't wait. I've done a lot of, when I was going to college, I owned the second largest nightclub promotion company. That's where all the drug use and weed or coke or chicks. My heyday, I was doing it all. I was promoting clubs. When you promote clubs, you go abroad every night. That's how it goes.
It's part of it.
It's how the lifestyle. And I got caught up in that. I was a Christian boy. I got caught up in that. Yeah, he's coming through a cunt for my face. What do you make I do? There's pussy everywhere. That was what my mindset was. I'm just turned 21. You know what I mean?
Hey, something must kill a man.
So, yes.
That's the most.
So that's how it was, right? So it was a very degenerate life, but so start being an entrepreneur faster. Put your ambition in the right direction and learn from your mistakes faster. Yeah. Some of the shit I let go on too long. I did drugs for too long. Yeah. I wasted money for too long. I took too long to build my credit. The things I have now, I want my daughter to have when she's 18. You know what I'm saying? That's why I've set her up for credit, for mutual funds, all this kind of things, so that she can have something. I mean, that's why by the time she's 18, I told my financial guy, I want my daughter to have this much by 18. Tell me how.
How? Right. Yeah.
Tell me how.
Guide me through the
give me the
process,
rest. I just deposit. We don't need to have no long thing.
Just tell me how.
Yeah, tell me how. And plus, my parents were wealthy, so I didn't struggle like that. So I was just that rich kid. I was doing a bunch of dumb shit.
Exactly.
So learn faster. I need to make my mistakes again. To give my personality. Yeah. I am the kind of guy you need to like damn near kill me before I'm like, okay, I think I need to change a little bit.
Yeah.
Not all the way, but then God knows that. So now that I'm where I am now with my coaching and my mentoring and my consulting, when I go to talk to kids in minorities in schools about opportunity, if every Monday I go to a drug rehab place.
Nice.
When I go and I speak to them, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
I didn't learn the
You
book.
were there.
Yeah.
You do cocaine, me I go do plus you. Blow for blow. You weed, what let's do. I know this.
Right,
so we can talk on that
Exactly.
level. You know, we talk about spirituality. I was raised Christian. I've read 14 religious texts. The Bible, the Vedas, the Mahabharata, the Quran. I've read all these books. I've learned about spirituality. I've learned that God, there's no God like that. The God in the Bible is not God. God is an energy. There's a God that all these other cultures, even before Christianity, knew existed. There was a higher power. That's what I believe in now. The higher power that I am directly connected to. I go to church because I was raised up when I love church. And I love my pastor. I love what he preaches about. I love Christianity. But I also know that I have a direct link to God. I can do all those things and still go to heaven if there is one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just really why I sing up a lot faster.
It kind of feels like, there was different factors that made you go this way. But was there anything specific that led you into this journey as a business entrepreneur? I know a lot of people are basically stuck in a position, for example, where they have an employer or maybe they're constricted by something and they want to venture and go that way.
You just said it. The number one thing that when I have the privilege of coaching anyone that's an employee and once you become an entrepreneur, you got to overcome your fear.
That's the biggest thing.
Fear is such,
and that's in life. Yo.
Yeah, fear is such a powerful thing. It can push you to success or push you to failure. I fear every day, but it's a good fear. Like I said 30 minutes ago, when I wake up every day, I know, man, if I don't get my ass up and get to work, that check is gonna be smaller this month.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that fear motivates me. However, it can be paralyzing.
Yeah.
So my girls have been an entrepreneur her life. Okay, she owned a 6-figure business when I met her, and then she wanted to teach other women.
Shout out to. I won't say her name.
No, shout out to Jess.
What's
her name?
I said considering other instead of significant other piece of shit. So they're giving me shit about it.
So I just finished a contract with Microsoft, and I'd been helping her. She owned a tutoring company. In Club Z franchise in Bellevue, where she would hire teachers to go tutor kids.
So she's always been in Bellevue?
Yeah, she was born and raised in Bellevue. Yeah. So she had that business, but she wanted to teach other women how to build their businesses because that was a passion. Right. She was a single mom at 18, you know what I mean? And she kept out of her house, built a business that she lived in, the house is paid for.
Fucking boss.
Balling. So she wanted
independent women.
Yeah, so she wanted to teach other women how to do it.
Right.
So we met 11 years ago. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
Can you change my battery? No, no worries.
So I had this job offer. I had this job offer from Microsoft. I thought the numbers were a mistake. It was such a big. It was the biggest Microsoft offer I ever got. It was so fucking sexy. But
you thought you were balling.
Now I was gonna ball. I looked at the offer and I was like,
"Hey, I
called my boss back. I said, "Yo,
is this right?"
Yeah, I said, "There's an extra zero there." Hold up. Is that comma supposed to be there? Plus the bonuses? I was like, you get it. But because I was techie. I know computers,
right?
And I know sales and marketing. Those two together, it's kind of, you've got to be special, special, to know, to be able to go talk to CTO and a CEO and a CMO and speak all the languages. Yep. So I finished the contract for a vendor. Then Max wanted to bring me on full time to handle the specific team to lead. Then I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Yes. But then right before, my answer was yes. Fucking no brainer. But I've been working with my girl in the coaching business, and we have been building it. And on her own, because outside of the company she started making money,
right,
doing what she loves. But I started falling in love with coaching people. But all the time I'd been corporate, I was training salespeople, and I was training.
So I was doing
this, but for corporate,
right.
So she had a conversation. Was like, just come work with me. Mm-hmm. What I heard was, come work for me.
Right.
I was like, bitch, you out your mind. I was like, work for you? Don't worry. You out your goddamn mind.
I came here to work for you.
So that's what my dad said. I thought I had to tell my dad I'm leaving because it was prestigious.
A man's
my
ego
dad is back
kill
home
us, man.
telling people, my boys are Microsoft. Everybody knows Microsoft now.
Finish.
My boys are Microsoft. He's a big wig. Oh, yes. And now I'm going to tell Daddy, I'm leaving Microsoft. Hey, so what are you going to do? I'm going to work with my wife. You're going to work for your wife?
No, it's not even with. It's for.
Yeah, it was for because it was her company.
Right.
It was the hardest choice I ever made, but the best. I turned that job over down. It took me 2 weeks.
Oh man.
They waited 2 weeks for my answer. That's how bad. And they even tried to offer me more money.
Wow.
And I should have taken it at the time, in that mindset. But I was like, I knew I was going to be dissatisfied. So that's my MO. I'll hate this job. I'll get this out because I didn't want to. I don't want to be an employee.
Right.
I just didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I've tried MLMs. I've tried all of them all just to us be an entrepreneur. So we started working together, and we almost landed in divorce because two of us couldn't. She's brilliant at what she does, and here I come macho, trying to flex chest.
It's not easy to work with your partner. I'll tell you.
No. It's not easy to work for your partner. When you're the man, when you're the man, and you've been the man, I've been the boss.
Yep.
I've been the man.
Right.
And now I'm taking orders.
It's
what you should
beautiful
do.
that we believe that we have such strong ego that we can handle that shit. Our masculinity is not gonna let us.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And so we almost it was almost over. And then I read a book called and I recommend this book for any man, any fucking man, and women too, so they can understand the man. The way of the superior man.
Okay.
Oh my God, you haven't read this, but that book changed my life. About what healthy. This is 7 years ago. So my work with masculine energy and feminine energy started coaching couples came in. So that is when I started loving the work I was doing. So we did that for 2 years, built a business, then I branched off.
The way of an healthy man, you said?
The way of the superior man. And when you hear the title, you think it's about ego, but it tells you to just shut the fuck up.
Right.
And listen to yourself and learn women and the divine feminine. And it's such a spiritual. David Data is one of my mentors. He's a phenomenal guy. The guy that wrote it. He's actually called Tony Robbins too. He's a phenomenal guy. And I learned. Are we getting there?
No, you good.
And I learned about masculinity and all that stuff. So it helped work with my wife. But then also say, okay, we've done this. We've done great. We make a lot of money. I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Wave it, me and bro, just shave it. No behaving, how the steps are looking like disgusting.
Dude, I was gonna ask you one more question, but I need to add another one because it's one of the things that I'm fighting right now, and this motherfucker might attest to this. When is it okay for you to somewhat enjoy your money? I'm at that position where growing up in the environment where I've grown up, I've always been told, hey, play it safe, just due to different circumstances. Of course, the money was not there.
We all told the same thing.
And right now, I could probably, dude, I kid you not. I want to say 2 months ago, I was telling her that, hey, I've pretty much, from the moment I went from high school to now, I've pretty much been narrow-minded and working hard towards certain goals and certain things. I was like, I need to start here. This is where I can be like, hey, I can fuck around and just go ball out on something. And I was trying to buy a car because I was like, fuck it, I'm out here. But then different dynamics and different things made me realize that it's probably not necessary because we're in a pandemic. I'm not going to drive anywhere. So why am I just buying a car and keep it in the parking lot? But is there a position where...
Did it make financial sense?
It didn't make financial sense. It did not make sense.
Okay, they made a good decision. You made a good decision.
Is it one, is it bad to think that way? And just two, have I been too much limited and constricted by my upbringing?
I coach half my coaching on entrepreneurs on the scarcity mindset.
Because that's my vice, by the way. Cars are my vice.
Yeah,
that's why I love the Beamer. Fuck, I love cars.
Wow, you remember my cousin Chris, right?
Yeah,
you guys would click so well. We used to work at he used to be an engineer for BMW engines. Oh, so he's a nut. His M3. His M3.
I need to meet him.
Probably
anyway,
that shit about
Willis.
Exactly.
Customize it. It's crazy. Anyway, we were raised that way because our parents kept it safe.
Yeah.
That's why when I bought the Audi, my dad was pissed because he drove a Buick. Right. I'm 19 with an Audi. He's like,
and he probably could have bought whatever he wanted to, but
hell yeah, it was loaded.
Yeah.
He just said to drive a Buick.
Shout out to Pops.
Nah, shout out to Pops.
Yeah.
I hope you don't watch this.
Oh, here.
But no, honestly, we were raised that way to be safe. And I did it right thing. Go to school, get married, have a kid. Go to school, get a job, get married. I did those things. Well, I had a job when I was going to school, but I did those things. I didn't have a kid till I was 30, God damn it, 32.
My G.
So I waited. I was very careful. With all the shit I did, I always wrapped it up. I wasn't going to fuck that up.
Oh, yeah.
So
there were lies.
Yeah, I want to make sure that was one mistake I was not going to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're because it is their way of protecting us. It's their way of teaching us to be conservative and safe and not take risks. And keep in mind, in Africa, especially, you're not raised to go be an entrepreneur.
Not at all.
You got to be gangster to say, I'm going to open up a convenience store.
You need to be a lawyer,
lawyer,
an engineer, a doctor.
That's right.
You fall in the box.
Yeah. So do not have the mindset.
If you don't fall into those brackets, by the way, you're a vagabond.
Yeah. To the court, I can say, truant, I'll disown you. Move out. No, really, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Because that's how they came up. My dad had to get it. My dad's got 2 doctorates. And he's a doctor. My mom's so they had to go to school to get these big degrees.
Yeah.
My uncles went to Yale, Cornell. Like my grandma, 13 kids. And they're all very Ivy League educated and wealthy.
Nice.
Having said that, they even though my parents had money and we were raised with money, I didn't enjoy my parents' money. I enjoyed the benefits of the house, the maids, the cars, the driver, all that shit. Now, he was safe and that's how he got there. He was smarter, this money, all that shit. But it teaches that. Now, us, when we see the opportunities that they didn't see, we even at the risk that we have to undo that thinking and take some calculated risks. I've taken some bad risks and I've wasted a lot of money, but take calculated risks. You have to assess the risk before you take it. Everything's going to be risk outside of security of a paycheck.
Everything is a risk. Yeah.
Even if your job is a risk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They could lay you off like a motherfucker.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, have abundance and rich, you've got to take some risks.
Absolutely.
Stocks are a risk.
Absolutely.
I have a lot of stocks now. It's worth a lot, but it's a risk. If shit fucks up, my stocks could be gone. But I look at it every day because I panic.
Right.
These motherfuckers are there. You know
It's there.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
When Corona happened, I checked my 401k. I was like,
yes.
Don't look at it.
Ooh, don't look.
Don't look
Oh,
at
come back. Don't look.
oh no, I haven't checked since
Wait, do
March
you
last
have
year.
what do you select, medium or aggressive?
Aggressive. What?
Okay, there you go. So
Come
that's
on.
why they
wild.
drop. That's why they drop. That's why they drop.
Yeah.
It's part of the plan.
think about
it.
Hopefully, it pans out correctly.
Yeah,
It will,
eventually. But here's the
yeah.
thing. So one thing is the scarcity mindset is huge because you're raised that way, and we're as humans we're raised to be safe.
Right.
We teach our kids to be safe.
Yeah.
Like the example I gave earlier, don't run, walk. We everything is
Protection.
Our brain is wired to protect us. If I'm walking in the forest at night and I hear,
Best
I'm
believe
running.
it.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
What?
I'm out.
I don't want to know.
You get my point? We're raised that way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So to answer the question specifically, I have a spending budget where I spoil myself.
There you go.
You gotta have a budget. Because what the fuck am I working for if I can't enjoy this money?
Right.
Yeah.
Because it came to me like this. I was sitting there one day, everything's cool at home. We got money, we got savings, we got investments. But I was thinking, so if I die right now,
What's gonna happen?
yeah. And I was okay, well, first of all, my family will be better off when I'm dead because they gotta have insurance. I
know.
They get better off.
I always say that shit.
I'm like, if I die, you're better off. You get a cool meal, you're good. After taxes or whatever. But then I was like, well, did I really live though? I work hard. I work. I take days off, but when I'm working, I work.
Right.
I mean, 12-hour days, I'm working. And my work is by giving to other people. So it's just taxing.
Right.
And Microsoft was easy.
Physically, mentally,
Yeah,
all of
it's
it.
taxing.
Everything.
My clients take from me.
Right.
They take from me. So I work.
Your job is to give. So
Yeah, that's what I've been chosen to do. So that's what I do, and I do with love. So then I was like, well, and I was very conservative because as an entrepreneur, you're in charge of paycheck. I am very conservative with money because
but not even I can't fault you because you have to work hard.
no, correct. But check it out. Here's the fucked part. I didn't trust myself. If I had a 20K month, I'm like, oh, I can't do this again.
Okay.
If next month is 0, I'm fucked. You better keep this 20.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
me, man.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's something you have to learn. You have to trust yourself. If you made 20, you have to start believing I can make it. So I did 20. Let's do 40 because now you know you can do 20. The proof is in the bank account.
Right.
So that's the question about you have to start untraining your mind with all this shit that we've been taught.
Yeah.
By we just taught us out of love.
Changing the way you're wired.
But you have to have a budget when you can to spend on yourself. If it's traveling, if it's shoes, have a budget now. Because what's the point of working this hard and dying and then you didn't get to enjoy?
Right.
You didn't even have a tiramisu.
Yeah.
You're going to
I love
McDonald's.
tiramisu,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Eat some now.
Anytime.
Eat it.
I like it so much. Hey.
Eat filet mignon. Eat filet mignon. What the fuck are you waiting for?
I love
You're gonna go
tiramisu.
die and then they put you in an expensive casket.
And that's
And you're maggot food.
They put it in the
You're done. You're done.
Come
You're
on.
done.
Victor,
So have a budget.
don't say that shit, by the way.
What?
You're the one person that I know that eats steaks well done. You motherfucker.
Wait,
Don't
Hey,
do
what?
that.
Oh,
You eat steaks well done.
Absolutely.
You cook the
It has to
protein
be
out,
done.
man. I
It
don't want
has
to
to
hear
be
this
done.
shit.
African man.
Nah,
African man.
nah, man.
But check it out. You gotta have a budget, and if it is $100 a month,
Yeah.
and it's Starbucks, do it.
Right.
Treat yourself. One thing I teach is a lot. It's okay to be a lot, especially my clients that are in the spiritual. My clients want to be spiritual coaches because they believe money's evil. I can't be rich.
It's a
And
real
I
thing.
tell them,
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing. And they say love of money. The Bible doesn't even say that. It's very misquoted. No. But I say, look, it's okay to be blessed for blessing other people.
Exactly.
How are you going to bless someone when you live in a cardboard box? You want to buy a mansion? Buy it and serve people in that mansion.
Right.
It's been given to you.
Right.
That's a gift for the reward that you do. So if you have a budget where you buy yourself some shoes, take yourself out, buy clothes, but just have a budget. Don't go stupid. Have a budget. And when it's done, if you spend it all on Jordans,
Finish.
motherfucker's over.
It's over.
Wait till next month.
I know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Be disciplined about. So you have to be disciplined about everything. Your bills are going to be your bills, but spoil yourself. You do your investment and stuff, and take $300 or $400 if whatever your budget is, and spoil yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's how I love the work that I do because it forces me certain things that I want. I like nice clothes. I do. I shop and I have budget for that. When I go and I buy one thing, my budget is gone. It's over.
It's gone.
It's over.
Yeah.
It takes discipline.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the
man,
answer to your
that's-
question: enjoy your money now, but do it. Be smart about it.
smart,
Be
yeah.
smart about it.
Absolutely. Man, I feel like
the key word.
I've gained so much.
word.
I think
word.
everyone has gained so much.
Keyword.
What would you think is if there's? I mean, we've talked about a whole bunch of shit, but if there's one thing that kind of placed you in a position where you saw the leap and you saw the jump, what was your biggest practice that you implemented as a young
Spirituality.
adult? to get
Spirituality. It was God and I have been fighting for a decade. And it was like, you know the Bible, Jacob fought the angel?
yeah.
Jacob fought the angel and he broke his hip.
Yeah. He wouldn't let go.
This is funny. I identify with the prophet Jonah in the Bible. Jonah was a prophet who was good Nineveh to preach. Jonah is a
There's a funny story
motherfucker.
about that
Jonah
on the
was
internet.
running away. He was hiding under rocks. He was hiding in the bushes. He was hiding everywhere. And God was like, I see you. I see you. And,
Why you hiding, man?
And he was trying to run away somewhere. He was on a boat. And then the whale came and swallowed him up and spat him where he was supposed to go. That's me. It was a point where I surrendered. I was like, you know what? Because I was so... Here, brother, I'll tell you. I had a reputation, I had an image. Like on the night scene and going out and knowing people. And so I had a reputation that was party-ish. So when I had to go from
that
drinking and doing coke
to
and
professional.
partying and so to now, let me tell you about spirituality.
Oh my
That shit doesn't make
Who are
sense. That shit, the guy's like, dude, we were just doing cocaine yesterday. You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
fucking around, man. You lying. You lying,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, dude is like, yo, we were drunk last night. What the
Right.
fuck are you doing?
Right.
So I had an identity crisis. When I surrendered and pulled back, that's when things started working out. My business was going, but it wasn't going.
You found the balance.
Yeah,
The
it was
needed
going, but it
balance.
wasn't going.
Oh man.
So I literally actually went to rehab. Only few people knows I went to rehab to check myself.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, well. And then when I went, so now, let me put it this way. So now I put myself in this goal, so everyone listening. Put yourself in a position where God can use you.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're an idiot by choice, He can use you.
Right.
And God loves using idiots. If you look in the Bible, prostitutes,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, you know what I mean? You didn't go pick Moses. Moses had a stammer.
Yeah.
Aaron had to speak for him.
The black sheep,
You know what I'm saying?
I will use you to basically.
Yeah, that's what God does, right? So put yourself in a position where you clean up and present yourself. That's how the Muslims do ablution. They wash their face before they pray. Present yourself a clean vessel to God to use. I'm just a vessel.
Right.
And then God will be like, wait, you ready?
Okay.
Okay. Motherfucker, God, what took you so long? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's how God works. Just present yourself. And when I started making those moves in discipline with the help of my wife, and my daughter was born and I was still bad, I was still partying when I was trying to pull myself off the streets. Things started changing. And then, the last 3 years have been fucking magnificent. I've been bad, but the change and the growth has been. So now I have the pride where I still see the guys I used to party with, and they even avoid me because they know I'm on a different wavelength.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
They avoid me.
Yeah.
I want motherfuckers that don't even text me no more because they know they still do what they do, and I see them out. I can be in Bellevue because I go to Bellevue to work a lot. We'll both meet at a Hyatt hotel or whatever, and I see them literally. They just see me. Oh shit! Yeah,
That's me. That's me and
because
some of
the energy.
my old friends that I used to do hood rat stuff with in the streets. They know, like they can see that. Hey,
Yeah, the energy is different.
the energy is different.
energy is
Like I
different.
got the minerals now. I don't just
Yeah,
have the
the energy is
sauce. So
The energy is different.
you get me.
So
I got the minerals.
Lord.
The most amazing thing, man, for anyone. But let's talk about men for a second. Trying to go somewhere.
Yeah.
If you got to make sure your partner is on board.
Yeah.
Either writing, and my wife and I, a good example is we were on our separate journeys together. When we were doing it together, it didn't work. Now she loves that I do my own thing. and she's doing one thing, but we go on our journeys together. To find a woman that's on board that that's ambitious and shit like that, or supportive.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with being a housewife. That's how they support you.
Yeah.
You go handle this. I got this. Or you balance it at home, but you got to find someone that's riding that wave with you, or that shit will pull you down.
Yeah.
The feminine energy is.
It's pretty powerful.
That's why women have babies. You want to have a baby out of your butthole? You want to have a baby? No. That's why women have babies.
I can't even.
That's powerful shit.
Yeah.
They were chosen. And even God says in the Bible, this creature I created, I am jealous. God said in the Bible, I'm jealous of this creature. You can't fuck around. So if you have a woman that's got your back, I don't care what race. It's not race. There's nothing more powerful than that.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the most powerful thing. It's the most incredible asset you have. Like my wife, there's so many times I've said I can't do this. I can't. There's some things I think I can't do, and she'll be like, "Ah, fuck."
Nah.
That's that one. That's that
Just
one
never
word.
mind yourself.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
word.
yeah, you
And
can.
that's
Like,
it.
well, what do you mean?
And that's it.
Like you got this. Like
Yeah.
what you are. And then
Finished.
she said,
Finished.
10 seconds, and next thing you know, my chest is like,
Hey!
oh.
Yeah, you're the Hulk.
I'm
That's
banging
it,
it up,
man.
ready to go.
That's it.
There's nothing like, and the same thing I do for her.
Yeah.
Like, nah, baby, and we just talk. It's amazing. It's amazing.
For sure.
Fuck, I have so many quotables today.
For sure.
I'm
For
actually gonna put like the whole video out
For sure.
because I'm trying to do like snippets on YouTube so that I can kind of guide everyone
You should do
to the
If you want to.
the Spotify channel. But nah,
How long are we talking? 2
we've been
hours?
talking for a while, man. I've been enjoying this conversation. I haven't even been keeping
You're
track
gonna
of
be
time.
back for sure. You know.
Oh,
that,
let me know
right?
anytime.
All right.
This is family right here, man. Anytime.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Man, he
I
came
do-
to
I
support
do
the
this,
vision.
I
He
do
came
this.
through.
I love I love platforms like this, especially Black, because my tribe is about 60% white, and they need the education too. Okay, but now that I'm more consciously Black. Let me put it that way. I have a different goal now, which is to work with, and that's why I go to schools to talk. Or I do a Zoom course with high school students teaching them about entrepreneurship because they're gonna be told to go to college.
Yeah.
If you can't be a rapper or an athlete and don't go to college, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Don't go work a Safeway. Hey, do you have an idea? Start a band. I don't care how big. Not every idea has to make you a millionaire.
Right.
Just stay in the lane. If you make 80 grand in Ohio, you're a fucking boss.
Yeah.
Boss.
Ohio.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Yeah.
You're a fucking boss.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If in New York, you live in a bathroom.
Exactly.
But, you know what I'm saying? But so just
minimum wage,
Yeah.
fucking
So
hell.
you gotta be smart about these things. But just seize opportunities or fucking create them. Seize the opportunity to create. When I do my corporate contracts, I call people. I'm like, hey, who does the training for your sales team? I'm calling them.
Right.
Oh, we had a guy come on. Where's the next one? Okay, let me give you my one sheet. I want to come do it. My phone is not ringing off the hook. I grind.
Right.
I'm over there calling CEO and say,
You're putting
listen,
yourself out there. Yeah.
yeah. And when that contract comes, I go into Amazon and I do a 2-day training for $20,000.
You've done the
I'll
work.
call them every day.
You've done the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are facts.
Right.
If you go and do a leadership training for executives, talking about spirituality in business, which is one of my things, spirituality in business, and they pay you 15 grand for a whole day seminar, 15K?
That's.
I'll call your mother. You know what I'm saying? Okay. No, listen, it's work. You gotta grind. It's not a fucking game. But the rewards are amazing financially, and I feel fulfilled with all the work that I do.
And every time you go
You
to
know
these
what I mean?
meetings, you always get great networking opportunities.
Yeah.
So
You get off and you've met somebody. You met the third guy down from Jeff Bezos. You have his contact information. That's a G move.
over.
Man, fuck.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We need to make a channel and charge people, man. We're giving them too
we
much.
do.
We're giving them too much juice.
Hey.
Too much juice. Too much juice. But hey,
Enjoy it while it
please
lasts.
plug yourself. Let everyone know where they can find you.
you
and
can
all
find
that
me on all
fun stuff.
platforms at the Modern African Mystic. Say it with an American accent. You.
The
Say
modern African
MODRN.
mystic.
Have you ever called this guy on the phone?
Every time I say everything,
He sounds like fucking Billy from Inno Club.
Hey,
Like,
let's
that sounds
not go
hella
there.
white.
That's not good.
He sounds hella white.
so it's
Let us not
the
go-
Modern African Mystic on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. My professional name on LinkedIn is Kweku Riverson, KWEKU. Riverson.
Government name.
Hey, that's professional now.
You have to be
Done.
brave.
You can't
It's
fuck
LinkedIn.
around. You can't fuck around LinkedIn. I got CEOs looking at me. I gotta be professional. I got a suit and everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Looking at Theo. Wave it, me and bro, just shave it. No behaving, hard to fit, looking at
Disgusting.